Where we were. At that time I told you that we knew that Larry Thompson was in a house down the road here and that we had been in contact with him on the phone, had been talking to him for a while. Multiple times he told us he was going to come out of the house. Once or twice he actually came through the door and went back in. Sometimes we could see him in the house moving around, sometimes we couldn't tell where he was. Earlier, before I came up here and before you heard the gas being deployed to the house, there was some movement in the house. There was something in there that one or two of the SWAT members thought possibly could have been a gunshot, but they weren't sure. So we had no contact for a while. We introduced gas to see what kind of reaction we could get. You saw us move our piece of equipment back down the road. That piece of equipment is able to break windows. We have a camera we can see in there. Once we did that, we could see that there was someone on the floor inside. We made entry. Mr. Thompson was deceased on the floor with a single gunshot wound to the head, had the gun in his hand. And that's where we are right now. So we're going to be working now for a while to work this scene, but that's not the resolution that we were hoping for, but that's where we ended up.
So, sir, this was a suicide?
Yes.
Anyone else in the house?
No one else in the house.
Did he have other weapons?
Well, we really haven't gotten. We got in there to confirm what we had, and that's about all. The gas, the house is full of gas. So, you know, but there was no one else in there. The SWAT members that went in told me that he had a gun in his hand. He was laying on the floor. So.
What kind of information do you have as far as, him saying that he wasn't going back to jail?
Well, we had heard that. I think you had probably heard that. It had been reported some that he had said he wasn't going back to jail. We hear that from time to time, and you never know just how serious people are. Obviously, some are. And in this case, I guess it got to the point where he knew that there was enough police out here that we weren't leaving, and sooner or later we were going to come in, and he took matters into his own hands.
Are you guys linking Thompson to the death of Michelle?
Well, we had a warrant for his arrest for kidnapping in that case, and we had some more information to work on still, and we still will be continuing to look at that, but we believe he was involved in this.
Are there other people you are looking for possibly?
Well, we still, again, we were hoping, as these things work, they come in pieces, and this was one of the pieces we were hoping to get and get some information from Mr. Thompson. That's not going to happen. We still have to work on a little bit, and it's probably a little premature for me to say what we're doing. So.
Okay. One last question.
Anybody have anything? All right, thank you very much. And again, I know this family's been through a lot. We really feel for the family, and really wish this could have worked out differently. We've been out here for hours and talking, and we really thought he was going to come out. He told us several times he was going to come out. He was at the door a couple of times and turned around and went back in. So I really wish it could have turned out differently. But I appreciate you guys, and if anything more comes up, we'll let you know.
Did you say he was or was not home?
He was hard. He shot himself. Yes.